Today I want to share some news from my nest, and I want to talk about water bath canning, whole grain blender batters, and some shout outs, and the potential of maybe going live on YouTube, and a whole host of other things. Hi sweet friends, welcome to Mary's Nest. So I want to start tonight in sharing some news from my nest to talk about water bath canning. There's been so much canning on YouTube this month, it's been fantastic. And I like to water bath can. And with citrus in season right now, I had made, in December, a video about making a 3 citrus marmalade. I love marmalade. I love all kinds of marmalade. And if you're interested and you like to make marmalade, you can check out that video. And I not only show you how to make marmalade, I talk about the different types of marmalade you can make, and then I show you how to water bath can it. And I go real slow. It's a pretty long video, but it's good if you're interested or new to water bath canning. And I go from start to finish, showing you all the steps to water bath can. So if that's something that interests you, be sure to check that out. But speaking of marmalade and water bath canning, you have to go check out Vicky's video at Vicky from Vicky's Country Home. She makes a lemon ginger marmalade that looks so good, and I'm really looking forward to trying that because I love all kinds of marmalade, but lemon and ginger are 2 of my favorite things, and together in a marmalade I think that it's just going to be scrumptious. Now the other thing I wanted to talk about was something that I have just been having so much fun with, that I enjoy so much and I think is just phenomenal. And I don't know if all of you agree or not, but I love these blender batters that I've been making. And I'm so impressed. As you may know, it's a gal named Sue Gregg started this concept years ago, and she's got a slew of cookbooks about these things. But you take the whole grain, if you're not seeing the videos, you take the whole grain, the wheat berry or spelt berry, whatever, you put it in a blender, you pour some buttermilk on it, or you could use any liquid, that's got a little bit of acid to it. You could mix a little yogurt with water. You could, sour a little milk with lemon juice, anything like that. So you put in your wheat berries in the blender, then you pour this buttermilk or whatever on top, whirl it in the blender, and the liquid makes a vortex and it grinds the grain without a grain mill. I think this is like fantastic. I get so excited when I talk about it, and it seems kind of silly. But I left it, so you leave it to soak overnight. You whirl it, and then you let it sit overnight. And then the next day, you add an egg. Sue Gregg does it a little differently. She adds the egg the night before, but I was worried about cracking the egg into it and leaving that overnight. So what I did was the next day, I put in the egg, put in my sweetener. I think that you put in the little leavening ingredients or whatnot. And then you whirl it up, and then you have a batter that you can make pancakes or waffles with. The way you do the bread is a little different. You still grind it up like that, but then you're going to mix it with flour. But for the waffles and for the pancakes, you then just pour that right into your frying pan or into your waffle maker. And I got to tell you, I was shocked. I was literally shocked at how nice the pancakes and the waffles came. They were so fluffy. I couldn't believe it was 100% whole grain, because normally if you have whole wheat flour and you're making pancakes, they can sometimes be a little dense, but if you, or if you separate the egg and put the egg yolk in and then whip the egg white and then fold it in gently and then pour your batter, they come out okay. But these pancakes, doing it like that in the blender, I'm looking over there because that's where my blender is. They came so fluffy. You would have thought they were made from white flour. And the same with the waffles, crisp on the outside, fluffy in the inside. My husband ate 5 of them in one sitting. He said they were delicious, and they really were. But if you've not tried this, I really have to encourage you to try it, because I'm just bowled over by it. And I buy the wheat berries in my grocery store in the bulk bin section. But spelt berries and things like that, and acorn berries and whatnot, I order online. And Vicky, my friend, we were talking just a minute ago about the marmalade from Vicky's Country Home. I think over on her, if you go to the description maybe in one of her videos, I'm not sure, but she was telling me that she orders from Azure. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think that might be it, Azure. And that they have very good buys on bulk grain. So I'm definitely going to look into it. And she might have a link to it in her description. If not, I'll look for it and I'll put it in my description below. But I think that's something to look for. And if you know of any places to buy grain, whole grain, at a good price, let me know in the comments below, because I'd definitely be interested in that. Because I got to tell you, I'm like a little addicted to these blender batters, and I'm just enjoying making them so much. And the next thing I want to try are blender batter muffins, and maybe even a cake. I don't know. We'll see how it comes out. In any event, that's that. Now, the next thing that I wanted to share with you was my friend Rob has a new channel, and it's all about, it's brand new, so I don't think he's only got a few videos, and he lives in Northern Virginia, so it's snowing there right now, but so I think he's primarily talking about seeds. It's going to be a gardening channel, and I'll put the link below. It's called Essian's. I don't know exactly how to spell it, so I'll put the link below, or I'll put an iCard, something. Essian's Family Garden. And he has a lovely wife and 2 children, and they have a nice big garden, big backyard. It looks somewhat rural where they are in Northern Virginia. And so definitely go check out his channel if you're interested in gardening. I think that he's going to have a lot of good things to share. And then the other person that I wanted to mention is my friend Marcy. And Marcy... Oh, excuse me. Marcy Van de Berg. I got to look up on my iPad. I think that's how she pronounces her name. She's my YouTube friend, so I primarily know her by her first name, but Marcy Van den Berg. And Marcy, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But she has a channel all about essential oils. And she's really knowledgeable about them. And all she does, there's just playing, she's saying hi. She talks all about them. I just want to give you some example of some of the topics that she covers, but how to dilute essential oils, coconut oil versus fractionated coconut oil, because she talks about what you can mix the essential oils with. What is a carrier oil? And why you would want to use them. Roman chamomile versus German chamomile. I found that video very interesting. And she's on how to make bath bombs, with essential oils. Best essential oils for dry, itchy skin. Essential oils for cooking. That's very interesting. Best oils for a bunion. And it's a DIY hand sanitizer with essential oils. So she's really got a good channel. And she's relatively new. And she's just so sweet and has a delightful personality on camera. So I definitely think if you're interested in essential oils and learning how to use them and whatnot, and I love that because, I love making home remedies, be sure to check her out and check out her channel and see what you think. And then next, I have one more channel that I wanted to share with you. It's a lovely lady that I've gotten to know, and I hope I'm going to have to take a second to, she's a very cute name for her channel. It's called Happy Stuff and Fluff. And I'll put links either in the iCards or below. Be sure to check it out. Check out the links. But her name is Christine, and she has Happy Stuff and Fluff. Now, this channel is not for everybody. It's for flourishing females. I like that, for flourishing females over 50. And that's how I came to find her. So anybody watching tonight who's over 50, you may want to check out her channel, Happy Stuff and Fluff, which I think is a very cute name. But she talks about, being empty nesters and how to eat healthy and dealing with different things that, women over 50 deal with. And I think that she's very uplifting and she's very sweet. And I will also add that I believe, and I may not be 100% right about this, I think she's British, but Christine, please forgive me if you're not and you're something other than that. But she has a delightful, charming accent, which to us Americans is very charming. So that's another reason that you might enjoy her channel. So be sure to check her out. SEN's Family Garden, the gardening channel, and then Marcy Vandenberg with essential oils, and then Christine with Happy Stuff and Fluff. I think they're three fun channels that I think you'll enjoy. I just wanted to insert this into my video. I'm filming this with my phone. I'm just trying something different. But I also wanted to ask for you, or ask your advice. I was thinking of trying to do a live on YouTube. And I'm thinking maybe sometime on Friday. And not necessarily this Friday, I'm not ready. But at some, Friday in the future. And if I did do something like that, is there something specific that you would like me to talk about? But in any event, just let me know and leave that in the comments below. Well, that's all the news from my nest. But if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you'd like to learn more about Mary's Nest, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on this playlist over here. And I'll see you over there in my Texas Hill Country Kitchen. Love and God bless.